Houston, Texas, home of the North Texas Mean Green, and the fans have been waiting since early this morning for the clash we have in store. Today, a battle in the Lone Star State, and when you play another team from Texas, it just feels a little bit bigger. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Houston about to kick off to get things underway. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the North Texas Mean Green offense takes the field, and they'll try to put together the first drive of the game. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around him, right? All 10 guys in that huddle offensively just seem to play better.
The pass. First down was complete.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. When they put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually...
And the ball's on the ground. And the defense snatches it, and they're trying to flip the field.
And, man, I love my quarterbacks that want to make plays and make those big plays and scramble around and get away from people, but you got to tuck that football away. When you're going to run through arm tackles and people are around you diving, make sure you got that thing locked up. He didn't. Defense took advantage of it.
Okay, on first down, here comes this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quick completion on the out route. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Houston will snap it in the red zone. Back to throw. It's Ellington. He's got an open man. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, when you get down here inside the red zone, you got to be able to run the football. And it's one thing to do it conventionally, but I like the idea of mixing it up and trying to go jet sweep.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cougar! Well, 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 somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than... the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
Well, at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
Went to the running game on 1st down, now 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's right on target. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. They're a couple of yards short of the 1st down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Here comes the Houston offense once. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, North Texas.
North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Feeling some heat. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Scanning the field, it's Soto. It's caught. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the fullback. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Handoff from the gun. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Gets open down the middle. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Run it with the fullback. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
He's tackled at the 24-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Gets it out fast. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. Hand off to the fullback. Oh, it's a fumble. They recover their own fumble. Who knows how they got that thing back? So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Just having these dudes bounce off of him like popcorn. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas. You want to keep your offense on the field? Wear down the defense? Put that tape on and show it to clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Houston offense comes onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Diggs. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Houston will be forced to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He only needs a sliver of daylight, and he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Final play of the quarter coming. They'll try the run. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. 2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. Looking for a man. It's Soto. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here.
And I love the aggressiveness by the defense. 3rd down and short, I'm going to play with my DBs up. Play aggressive. Try to take away those RPOs, those quick throws, those easy routes. Did a really good job and made the tackle, forcing the 4th down.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The aerial assault continues. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, just keeps firing. Unleashes one deep. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he's going to try to return this one. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Dropping back, it's Ellington getting some heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got great speed, and the returner will be knocked down. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass of just reading coverage and being accurate.
Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. A shot toward the end zone, and he's got it! Touchdown, North Texas!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Houston will be forced to punt. Running it back, it's Williams. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Give to the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Coming after it. He fires a bullet to the right. And the pass is intercepted. And after the pick, everybody going the other way, and he crossed midfield and got it to the 47. Here comes the Houston offense once again. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. To the air. It's Ellington. Fires to the big fella. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw. It's complete on the right side. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Diggs. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Houston trying to say hello to the end zone in this red zone trip. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He makes the connection. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. 1st and goal. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cougars.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Houston, 14.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They'll run the screen. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Looking to throw, it's Soto. He wants to go deep. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. Touchdown, Mean Green. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the returner goes down. The Houston offense comes onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down.
Looking deep down the right side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. Makes a connection. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. It's 1st down from the 11. He's going to pass. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, the ball hasn't hit the ground very often for this guy in this game, right? He's even still, after that incompletion, over 80% throwing, which is key. Because last game, he was under 50% on his throw.
He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
And 3rd and goal, I'm giving it to my playmaker. You let your quarterback make this decision, whether he wants to run it in or right here. He sees the opportunity. His guy's wide open, hits him in stride for the easy touchdown.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll be able to snap it one more time. Let's see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He's looking to throw it. He's taking the shot. Pulls it in inside the 10. Boy, he almost finished his half with a bang, and are they lucky to get him stopped? They're eager to head to that dressing room right now. North Texas will kick it off to start things here in the 2nd half. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They got a lot done through the air in the 1st half, and they might need even more production here in the 2nd.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success, and so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
To the air, it's Ellington. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
In football, you need to turn quick, but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. open space at the 25. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And the Cougars are on the move.
At the 5-yard line.
Get set.
First and goal, Houston.
Go.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And the D denied him on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. 3rd and goal for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. And that is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
At the 24-yard line. Second down coming up.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6.
3:25.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Crosses to 35. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd.
Terrier. Slant.
Quarterback checking the play. Looking to pass. It's Soto. Pressure coming. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Offense set on first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
He's looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. The offense is going to stay on the field now. This is within field goal range, but they already have one missed today. He's got him, and they convert. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Houston. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Still on his feet at the 45. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
Okay, ready?
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Fast motion from the offense. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Really good job by the defense seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that and start flying down and getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. This offense has already converted once on fourth down. Can they do it again?
2-9 Philly.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete, and the defense holds.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stuff.
They try to go drop, just way too much penetration in the middle of the offensive line, and then the offense has a negative play.
The run from the shotgun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
And it slipped out. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Cougars will snap it on first and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
A defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. They're throwing for it on fourth down. And it's incomplete, and the defense holds.
And sometimes the best defense is a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get it.
And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the fourth quarter gets underway. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a first and 10. Got room at the 35. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
And no surprise, I mean, with the way they're running the ball early in this game, they're just going to keep doing it. They're just not hammering out 2, 3, 4-yard gains. They're gashing this defense. You saw it right there.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's first and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
On first and 10, trying to strike from the 15. They're going to ride this running back. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. San Jose State is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Jeff Garcia, and they are right back in this. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Boise State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Now what they had in mind to start this drive, here comes 2nd and 13. Right back to him on the ground. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Ellington. Pocket. He lets it fly. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. The Cougars will have it 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to him. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one.
That's a good decision by the quarterback. I know that's not going to come up on the stat sheet, but you're in the pocket, nobody's open. Don't risk turning it over. Just throw it away.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it this drive.
Big 3rd down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. Looking downfield, it's Soto. Gets it out quickly. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down?
29 Philly.
They'll try to get the first through the air. He looks that one in nicely. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the 1st down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the 4th down.
Trying to show their strength with the run on 4th down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. 1st down here for the offense. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Plenty of fireworks in this one.